Mike and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this ball game underway. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. So the NC State Wolfpack offense is on the field and ready to start the game. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for it, Jesse?
I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before. And that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year. So we're going to put his skills to the test on this one.
They're going to make it look right. There's not going to be any layups. Most of the time, he's at his way. He's facing on so many defenses. They're going to make you hurt. They're going to make you go late in the field. They're going to see you be patient. They're going to see you respond to the some challenges coming his way for sure. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out. He goes to the ground, but not before a big pickup and a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player. We're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that.
Makes the grab. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. North Carolina State defining efficiency on this drive. Use the play fake, down to throw. He'll take a deep shot. It was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Just keeps swinging it. Spits it out to the back. This time he's got it. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They set him down after the completion. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you lose. When a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, that's what he's going to do.
Great job contained by this defense.
And it's a fake. And the pass is incomplete. They thought
You
they
took 2
had
fucking yards, man.
dialed up, and it did not work. So Kansas offense will get the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
The D thinking brings some heat on third and long from the 44. Dropping back, it's Brewer. He's got his man across the middle. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. And the Jayhawks in the hurry up.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Going to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
The Jayhawks have it with a 1st and 10. Give to Brown. Got enough space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Completes it in the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll line up to go for 2. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes the grab over the middle. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and with that, they take the lead. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air, it's Brewer. Fires to the tight end. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. And we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll go to the sneak. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The RPO fired complete to the left. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. And the Jayhawks are flying down the field. They'll send the back in motion. Takes the easy throw in the flat. There he goes. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. The Jayhawks are in the hurry-up. He'll pull it on the read. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Jayhawks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. At the 35, he's loose. That one can really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Really nice job by the offense there, setting up the play action pass. They ran the ball the last play, so the saw run action this time. A lot of guys bit downhill. The quarterback had a chance to find his target outside. He puts it up in the air. Receiver does his job. They connect for the long score.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Kansas offense returns to the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create some. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Looking downfield, it's Brewer. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Jayhawks will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Secures it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down.
Fires the pass. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. Past the 10. Touchdown, Jayhawks. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. The give to the back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. NC State going up tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. NC State might think about going for a big one on 2nd and short. They want to run this quarterback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. He might want another play. Clark to fire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Crosses the 45. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. NC State with the 1st and 10 here. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Pulls it in. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They're going to run it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Trying to find the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, North Carolina State! Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the 1st half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the 1st half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, very few venues provide a better stage than Sun Bowl Stadium as we bring you this 1st half update of the Sun Bowl from El Paso. And how can we begin our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Trying to set the tone with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, just a thing of beauty. Great balance between the run and pass, and it took them right to the end zone. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Leaves it with the running back. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. NC State quick to the line.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Got the back over the middle. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on second and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Jayhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Brewer. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. No fair catches here, looking for room. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on second and long. Offense changing the play. They'll go back to the air on second down. This time it's complete. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fires toward the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. The snap sets up to throw. Got his man on the right. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw, it's Brewer. Makes the catch. It's Brown. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Under fire. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That's caught. It's Wheeler. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. To the air on 1st down. Hauls it in. Turning it on. Touchdown, NC State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to kind of get a few 1st downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Quick pass on the fly motion. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll leave it with him. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. Touchdown, Wolfpack! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Good teams just know how to close games out. And you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense...
This will be picked off. Maybe just the turning point they needed. Returns it down to the 35-yard line as they cash in on the opportunity to force a turnover. They have the lead in a 2-possession game and oddly lining up for an onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the 1st play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
QB draw.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
The Jayhawks want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield, it's Brewer. Throws to the wideout. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Looking deep. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't...
He's going to let it go. Makes a catch at the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 25-yard line, gets it right back to the touchback position, and the offense will take over. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Hines is tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Brewer. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got the tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. NC State going up tempo.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
Buying some time. It's incomplete and nearly intercepted in the end zone. You get the ball that close, you cannot put it in harm's way.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Going for 6. Touchdown, North Carolina State. And the beatdown has ensued.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Kansas offense returns to the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever happened.
The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw, it's Brewer. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Defense. The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. You want to be physical on defense, but too much grabbing. They got him for the hold. It's 1st and 10. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Jayhawks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and